Hello, guys. Good evening. As it's Monday, so let's do our weekly analysis. But before starting with the shortlisted trade setups, or before talking about what's the view this week, I would first want to discuss about few trade setups which I've been discussing, and I've been sharing the trade setups from last few weeks. So how they are doing, and most of them are almost about to reach the targets. So once you will see these setups with a very small risk, they are almost reaching the target level, and with a very good risk to reward, like 1:4, 1:5. If all it needs is is some patience. So these are few stocks which I've all shared in my previous weekly analysis videos, and last 3 4 weeks only, not very old also. So these are few stocks. First, I'll start sharing with this one. Bajaj Auto, if you can see, there's a trend line here which I had drawn, and this was a clear breakout pullback. And this is where I had given the setup. And first target is somewhere around this level. That is just the first target. And after that, if it breaks above, it can further go up as well. So if you see it as, if you would have entered around this area itself, you would have been making good amount of profits. All you need to do is hold on, and first target would be somewhere around this level. You can exit also, and once you see a market breaking above, then after the pullback, you can re-enter. Another trade setup which my student himself is trading on, and he's still holding on to that trade. So this is also a breakout pullback. This was shortlisted by him only, so that's why I added in the weekly analysis video. So this is one of the breakout pullback setup, and he's still holding, and this is the first target which can be achieved. So this is still running halfway. It is there. All you need is just keep on holding on to your trade, and if you are getting any pullback opportunities, you can keep adding your positions. So risk was very small. If you see, the entry was somewhere here, risk was this much, and reward is still there. So that's the main thing to look into. It's not about the amount of time it's taking and things like that. If it's a good risk to reward, sometimes some trades you will achieve in very small period of time. Sometimes some movement will happen very fast. Sometimes it will take its good own time. So that is fine. Main thing what you have to focus is you need to be patient enough. See, this is 1:4, right? So you need to be patient enough to just keep on trailing your stop loss, shifting your stop loss, and keep on holding on to your trades. And one trade also, if it gets hit, like I always say, is that if one also goes as per your plan, this 1:4, 1:5, 1:6, you're sorted for the month. So that will you can do. So another one which I had shared, which has almost reached the resistance, this one. So this was the ideal trade setup, breakout pullback. And this was, again, it was taking a slight resistance here, but after breaking that, it is the second resistance it is reaching. So somewhere around here was the entry. This was a main breakout level. So Asian Paints. Next one is this one, even better. Indian Oil Corporation. If you see, this was the level which was broken. It did a pullback. Somewhere around here, the entry was confirmed, and it has been going up. Next, I think in a week or two, you will see the target achieving somewhere around this level. So you can keep on holding on to your trade. So all these trades, if you see, these are just few weeks old trade, and all these trades are showing good results. Ashoka, this is just 1 week back itself, 1 or 2 max to max. So this was a breakout pullback. I think last week analysis only I've added this. So this is still going in favor, about to reach the target. If you want to look out for an entry in this one, you can still look out for that. So this trade is still holding, but it is looking to slowly go up. And after breaking above this level, you can target up till this. So these are few good trade setups, which I've also added where you can still add. There's still chance for you to go ahead and take those trades. Like Escorts is one of those. This is the trade which I had shared, but not much movement has happened. Still, also it hasn't taken your stop loss, and it hasn't broken this level. It's still continuously rejecting. If you're keeping an eye, and once you get a entry confirmation in the smaller time frame, you can still look to enter in this one. But once it breaks this level, stop loss has to be below this. If it breaks, then it can fall down till this level. So it has to be with proper risk management. See, when you are taking the trade, your risk management should be in place, which means if you're entering here, your risk is always small. If it hits your risk, it's fine. If it hits your stop loss, and your target should always be good. So in this case also, if you see 1:3, when if you're losing, let's say you are in risking 10,000 rupees, if it's hitting your stop loss, you're losing 10,000, but at the same time you're making 30, right? So that should always be approach when you're taking your trade setups. Another one is Titan. Titan is also has been going up. Last week it did go up, but it's about to reach the target. This is the first target. If it breaks above, then it would be going further up. Gale is very interesting one because here is where we discuss about the buy setup somewhere around this level. Then the market went up. Then last week we had a pin bar, and that's when last week I gave the setup for sell for shorting as well, and that also it has gone in favor. It has gone up till this level. Today it has done the pullback, which is fine, but again it's on the shorting side. If you're on, you can continue to be on the sell side and you can target up till this level. So here you can, I mean, you can trade in between the levels, and after this candle, after shorting, I mean, you can still hold on, or if you're doing intraday shorting, this is a good level once you get a candle confirmation to short again. Okay, till the time this level is not breaking, you can be on the downside. Supply is very interesting one. This was shared last week itself, and somewhere around this level is what, because it was at a good breakout pullback setup from last 1 or 2 weeks. I've been following this to take an entry, and this was a good entry setup somewhere around here with again a very small risk. If it breaks this level, then it's moving at its all-time high, I think. So that's why if the trade is at its good all-time high, then you should just keep on holding to your trade and keep trailing, keep shifting your stop losses. So this is one trade which was shared last week only. Still, you can enter on this one, but after some pullback. Okay. Power Grid also, again, this was a trade where the buy was discussed here, exactly the breakout pullback. Okay, and it has reached the target last week itself. And last week we switched to shorting side. Last week itself I gave a trade where we were on the sell side. So and the weekly close has also confirmed that. So if you want, you can switch to shorting side if you're still on the buying side. So these are the few trade setups which are purely on the basis of chart analysis, technicals. All you have to be very disciplined, and don't do this mistake like I've marked few three and I mean trades as well, where people after it has moved so much they start looking for entry. So before getting into these three stocks, let me just discuss what is Nifty and Bank Nifty all about. So Nifty this week has clearly done the breakout of the channel what we have been discussing from last few weeks. This was, I mean, market was consolidating in a channel, and finally there is a clear breakout here. Okay, all I would just say that just be careful about this level, which is the previous high. Okay, once it breaks this level and it's even more bullish, but it has clearly, there's a chance that market will test this level, might do a pullback and then again go up. So that is what I'm expecting, and that was the best possible move. Market goes up till test the previous high, starts doing the pullback and then resume the upward trend. So keep checking the Nifty. But yes, we are strongly bullish on Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also, you can see clearly bullish candle is there. It has clearly broken the previous level, which it has been consolidating from a long period of time. Finally, the breakout has happened, which we were expecting that sometime soon the breakout should happen, and which it exactly did. So Nifty, Bank Nifty is strongly bullish. So that's why today I'm discussing all the buy setups I have shortlisted. But before getting in for this, I'll discuss few of these setups which people entry at the wrong prices is what I wanted to discuss first. When the market has already moved so much, if you will buy at this price, your potential of making money will be very much restricted, because see, can you see it is currently at the resistance, right? So try to enter at these levels, at the pullback levels, right? Don't try to enter when the market has a resistance, when the market has already moved so much last week. It is already done. If you have missed the trade, then just miss the trade, then let it go. Don't try to capture okay, let me enter here. So that's why sometimes when you enter the trade, market starts falling down. So because you enter at the resistance. So try avoiding. So these trades, these three setups I have kept so that I can show you. So this one also ICICI, there was a trade set up here, I think, which I discussed also last time. Breakout pullback. But if you are planning to enter now, it is very late. Either enter once it breaks above this level, or enter once the pullback is there. Okay. Same is with UPL also. It is strongly bullish, no doubt, but the perfect entry would have been when it was a breakout pullback here. Or another breakout pullback was also there, which was here. Okay, so two times it gave an opportunity. See, right? So there was already an opportunity for you to enter in the market. This is where if you will enter for the buy now, see if you will zoom out the chart. Currently it is at the resistance, so try to look for entry. So the ones which I've shortlisted for this week, those are those shortlisted stocks, not like Tata Steel, Vedanta and all those stocks which have already have gone to the high prices or at a good buying. I mean, I'm not denying they cannot go further up. I'm just saying that preference should be that once they do some dip, once they do some pullback, is when you should be looking to buy those, because that would be the better prices to enter. If you enter here, and what if the market comes down? I can show you with SBI also. SBI, it was in a phase, such a big bullish candle. Can you see? After that, people started buying. Okay. If you start buying after this, see what has happened. So you won't be able to sustain this much fall then if you will enter after such a big move. Ideally, you should have entered here, which was a clear breakout pullback. And this setup was also shared, by the way, on the weekly analysis. You can check around 25th Jan week video, Feb first week video. You will see this setup would have been, it was shared that time. And market has clearly gone up. If you're entering after this candle, after coming to know, okay, SBI is strongly bullish and things like that, which many of the retail traders, us, we do that because we get to know things from news channels, from newspapers, and from our friends and all of those. And that's why we end up buying at these prices, and then see after that so much fall happen. So try to enter at these levels. Again, it is at the similar price level. Don't enter for a buy now. Wait for those setups which are at pullback, or wait for this to break out or do the pullback, then enter. Okay. So yeah, a small thing which I wanted to share, which I've noticed many of our students, while we are teaching or while we are trading, they go through this psychology and they go through this these issues, and all of us would go through that journey. So I thought I'll add this. That's why I've shortlisted few of the previous trade setups to show you guys. So now coming back to this week shortlisted stocks, starting with LNT. Like I said, I've shortlisted those stocks uh, which are at the good level, pullback level to for you to enter your trades. Like for example, in this one, this is at a good support level. This bullish candlestick has confirmed that. After some pullback, you can enter and you can target up to where the scope of movement is still left. Okay. HDFC Bank, also, if you notice, I've shortlisted the one which is at the pullback. Okay. Most of the banking stocks are looking bullish because the bank nifty is strongly on the upside. But this one I've shortlisted because it still has the potential to go up. It is at the pullback currently. Same with Kotak Bank also, though this one you should have some candle confirmation and things like that. This is a breakout and this is at the pullback level, so it has a potential to go up. So that is why it is in my shortlisted list. Next one I have is M&M. M&M, if I'll see the analysis overall, this is what I can notice here. Okay, right? It is currently resistance turning into support. This is basically the entire zone. You can draw it like this. So this is the zone where the market is moving, and it has taken a support. Another way of looking at it is also this is this is a resistance breakout pullback. Again, at the pullback, this is formed. So a good support to buy, potential up till this. If it breaks above, it can go further up. Another one, I've shortlisted Maruti because of the level which it is currently. Not much, I mean, upside move is expected to happen soon. So that's why I've shortlisted this one. And also overall, if I see this, this is more at a breakout pullback level. So this is a resistance breakout pullback, and currently looking good. All you need, I mean, you can wait for market to form a good bullish candle, and then you can be on the buying side, and the potential risk to reward will be very good if this goes in favor. That's why it's in my list. So if you, let's say, take a long position here, and this is your risk to reward. So again, 1.3.1 is to 3.6. So almost 1 is to 4, you can say. So there's another stock. Shree Cement also, though I would suggest wait for some bullish confirmation in your entry time frame, but yeah, it is again at a very good level. So all the stocks which I shortlist personally, like last time I shortlisted Cipla also, the further reason because it was at the support. So if I'm shortlisting, I always look for those stocks which has a potential to move. I would not prefer going for those stocks which have already moved and I can't do much about it, right? So rather capture them when they have shown the confirmation as well as they have the potential to go up. So here, but you have to wait for some candle confirmation in your entry time frame. Next one is KEC International. This one also now, if you can clearly see what what I'll be about to mention here again. See, this is confirming. Though it has started going up already, you can still have a chance to capture this much. Kajaria Ceramics also, again, if you will zoom out, you will see the level it is. So there's a good level. Here is the first level. Here risk to reward is not that great, but if you get a better entry and if this breaks above, then it is at its all-time high. So that's why it is under my list. So those stocks take a preference because if it starts going up, because it has done the breakout, if it starts going up, it will just keep going up. Can you see here the previous breakout it did? After that, it has just been going up, right? Last one is Orient Electric. Orient Electric is again the same thing. At the pullback, finally, there's a bullish body dominant candle closing last week. That's why previous to that, there wasn't a bullish body dominant candle close. That's why it wasn't shortlisted. Finally, we have that. So after some pullback, you can be on the buying side and target first till the swing high. Again, it is at its all-time high. So you can accordingly trade. It is recently added, I think, 2018. So these are the few stocks which are shortlisted. Apart from that, I have two stocks which is requested on the comment box by one of our student, and which is Varun Beverages. These are not two shortlisted one. I'm just doing my analysis. So this one, if you notice, it is moving in a more like a range. If you will see what I can notice in the analysis, it is currently, I mean, it is a resistance. And if I'll clone it also, see. So what I'm trying to say, this is at the midpoint. Either you buy at the support around somewhere around here. So market is clearly moving in an angle. Okay. So if I clone it again, see a similar angle you can see here, right? So this is the angle what I can figure out overall market is moving in this one. Wait for the market to come around here if you're looking for a buy. Current price, it is more sideways. Don't get stuck in buying here. Buying at these levels, see the movement, but buying in between would make you feel stuck. Selling at the resistance, buying at the support would be helpful. So if the market first comes down till this level and you get a bullish candle confirmation, that is when you can buy. You can also, I mean, around this area, from this moving average till this trend line. So this is the angle which I can notice. The next one is Web of Global Limited. Okay, this one has confirmed for sell with this engulfing, but there's a minor support which I can notice it is forming, trying to form. Wait, I'll open the daily chart for better understanding. Okay, see the same thing which I was trying to draw here. Okay, if it takes a support here and if you get a bullish candle confirmation to buy, then it's a good setup. Otherwise, if it breaks below, then you can expect a deep fall up till this level also. So just wait for some bullish candle confirmation to be on the buying side. If you already have a if you already have a buy, cut your position if a body dominating candle forms below this. Another here also, it's a breakout pullback setup, resistance breakout pullback. So it is at a good support level, but you need a body dominant bullish candle to start buying. Okay. So this is my analysis on the two stocks you mentioned. If you have further concerns, you can definitely post it on the comment box or contact us. Or if any of other viewers of ours, if you need any analysis, please make sure that you're posting it on the comment box so that I can add it next time in my shortlisted weekly analysis video. Now, this was all about Indian market. I have few things to share with the forex market as well, currencies. So dollar index, like if you like mentioned last time, we were on the sell side. It did go down and spiked, but it closed above. But overall, if we see, it's a half body, half wick. It's a clear indecision in the market. From last two candles itself, it's been a clear indecision in the market. And this is a range also, which is a very strong support area, like we had discussed previously also. This is the previous support. So, what my suggestion would be, keep checking your daily chart, and as per your daily closings, see if alternate candles are there. Basically, there's a fight going on between the buyers and sellers to decide which party is more stronger. Buyers are trying to take over because the market has been falling down, but the sellers is playing with their strong bearish momentum. They're trying to push down. So that's why constantly equivalent candles are forming. So wait for the breakout on either of the side, and then you can trade dollar. So that's why I haven't shortlisted any of the major pairs, because once we have a daily confirmation, that's when we can decide which side of dollar we are. But gold, as discussed, if you remember on when we discussed the weekly analysis video and we were on the buy side after the breakout, it has been going up after that. So if you have been buying, you would have been making good amount of money then. Let me just clone it. So this was a channel breakout. Okay. And but another thing to notice is there's also one resistance here. So somewhere around this area, this level, you can see if market goes up till this level, there's a possibility of pullback starting. Breakout has happened, but pullback can start. So just keep noticing again on the daily time frame. If you start getting any rejection candle, you can book your profits and again switch to sell, and then after pullback again switch to buy. Gold is clear, having a clear confirmation of buy, but dollar index is highly indecisive. But apart from that, I've shortlisted few AUD and New Zealand pairs which are looking decent on the basis of weekly analysis, which are cross pairs. So here we have a evening star at the resistance. So that's why it is shortlisted, which is AUD JPY. So we can be on the sell side. Once the pullback is done on a smaller time frame, you can be on the selling side. Another one is New Zealand CAD. Again, the reason is that the breakout has happened with a clear body dominant candle. So today pullback is happening. Let the pullback happen properly, and after that, once we have a confirmation in shorter time frame, we can enter. So breakout both ways it has happened. There was a trend line this way also. So it has clearly done the breakout. So indicating for the downside move. Same is with AUD CAD also. See, there's a trend line here. You can extend it further as well. So there is a clear breakout on the downside, which is confirming for sell, and previous move has been good. So you can expect a good fall this side as well. Same like AUD JPY and New Zealand JPY also, it is at the resistance forming the evening star. Very similar pattern, both of them, both the JPY pairs. So indicating for a good sell. Not saying that the trend has changed, but you can short that for the pullback. You can expect the pullback to happen up till this level. So this is one. The last one, what I have is New Zealand CHF. Again, the breakout has happened. If you clearly see with the moving average itself, it is very much visible. So overall, it looks like that market should be on the downside till the next support level. So these are the few shortlisted stocks and currencies and commodities for this week. And there are good opportunities, especially in Indian market. Forex market, you need to wait for daily confirmations. But Indian market, we can clearly see that there is good confirmations, because finally the breakout has happened on the upside, what people have been waiting for. It has been consolidating from good amount of time. But don't get overboard, don't overexpose your your shortlisted stocks. Just make sure that you are keeping a check at this level. What is happening around this level? If it breaks above, it should be a good upside move. But since it was a previous all-time high, so you would expect something to happen around this level. So just be careful. Don't try to diversify your portfolio. Don't overexpose. Don't trade without risk management. Okay, guys. See you again next week. I hope you have a great week and take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.